beautiful Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your blue moon reading. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for money, e-gifts, donations, it is not me, it is a scam. I do not do personal readings. I do not have Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, Patreon. So anyone on those platforms masquerading as me, please report them. It is a scam. Okay, let us begin your blue moon reading, my beautiful Pisces. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly. So please be mindful there's going to be a bit of a loud sound. If you do have headphones, adjust them so I do not hurt your wonderful ears. Let us begin. Okay, so the blue moon, it doesn't happen very often. It's very rare. It is the second full moon to rise in the sign of Aquarius and also second full moon in the season of Leo. So it's double opportunity for luck, abundance, and for revisiting rebellious energy, tweaking the plan, adjusting any sort of plan you have there to reach your goals, your dreams, and accomplish whatever you set out to accomplish there. So it's time to seize the day. I'm using the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland to see what is coming towards you. I mean, the first card right there is Believe in the Impossible, okay, Pisces? And that is the blue moon right there. So there's only a couple of signs that got the actual card that was relevant for this time period. So that is what is rising up within you. Believe in the impossible. You're starting to believe that you can do it. And that is absolutely the energy that you should have, Pisces, because if anyone can do it, it's you. And if it's been done before by somebody somewhere around the world, then why shouldn't you be able to do it as well? We got to change our perspective on how we do things, because sometimes we often think we are not capable of doing things or that we are not enough. But believe and you shall receive. And you know, if someone's done it before you, and even if they haven't, be the first person to do it. Make that step, that first step towards whatever it is you're trying to achieve. And with intention, hard work, willpower, and a little bit of extra helping of luck and abundance from the universe, you will step into your power and achieve whatever it is that you want. Now, believe in the impossible. That is what is rising up within you. Okay, and the second position here is it's time to take action. Now, that is the solution to any challenge that you face now. So taking action is required. I mean, it's good for us all to set intentions, but we do have to take that first step to come out of our comfort zone to move towards our goals and dreams, okay? Setting intentions is brilliant, and you really connect to seeing yourself doing whatever it is that you want in the moment. But if you don't take action on it, if you procrastinate on it, it could be a missed opportunity, or it could be like you sitting on the fence and not realizing your true potential. Now, it may sound like a lot of hard work, but Pisces, they really want you to see that taking even the smallest step, even if it's sending an email, even if it's, setting an intention to do something and researching how to do it online on YouTube videos, or putting yourself on a course if you've got money to put yourself on a course. Whatever it is, setting an intention, but then taking one step, things start to fall into place, okay? A new start is coming. So this is the advice. The new start is coming, so prepare, get ready for it, okay? It's a wonderful, exciting energy. In the next new moon, you will feel a shift, but also there'll be some sort of news coming on in, because they're actually showing me an envelope right now. Now, I mean, either you're actually sticking down an envelope and you're about to send something to somebody as you're listening to this reading, but they're showing me an envelope. So an envelope often contains a message or something that is specifically for you, or specifically you are sending, but I feel like you're receiving it, okay, in round about the full moon period. But because they're just showing me an envelope at this moment in time, it could be something that you're sending off for, or that you're sending, and you're going to receive news on it. It's almost like the boomerang. It's going to come right back towards you around about that new moon, which will be in Virgo, okay? So we've got a time to give rather than take. So give it all you got. Pisces. This is, the final outcome. Give it all you got. And you've been surrendering a lot to spirit, but also you've been, sacrificing a lot for goals and dreams and relationships and all of the things. But give it everything you got and you will receive right back. Excuse me. So there is reciprocal energy coming towards you. But let's see what the overall energy is for the time period. Now, the blue moon was on the 22nd of August. Whoa. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. The blue moon was on the 22nd of August. Interesting that it showed up in, Temperance showed up in the resistance position like that, because that's exactly what it would be. I like to keep them upright, but I do read it is if it was in reverse, because it is the resistance position. Yeah, let's see what's coming towards you. Now, just to let you know, I'm using the Ex Animo Tarot deck by Bonneger. Beautiful deck there. This is the Justice card. Now, this is the protagonist energy. So this is your energy, Pisces. You're looking for a solution, or you have to make a decision on something in the next couple of weeks. And maybe you've been sitting on the fence about it, okay? But I feel like you're being really truthful with yourself. You're being really honest with yourself about what is what, okay? No denial here. You're seeking justice in a situation as well, because I feel like maybe you haven't had justice in something. Maybe you're dealing with someone who was a little bit unfair. You could even be going through paperwork at this time. Maybe that's what you're sending off in the envelope, because the Justice card does connect to contracts, paperwork. So you may be signing new contracts and things like that at this time. Please pay close attention to the details. Don't rush anything. Don't be impatient, because the Temperance card is there to warn you to slow down, okay? Just to pay close attention to the details and re-examine your priorities. Is this right for me? Whatever you have to make a decision on, make sure you've got everything you need to process the way forward and choose, okay? Because whatever you choose in this moment will be determined by obviously your decisions, but it will sort of change your future actions as well. It is an indication that whatever you're deciding on will be like a cause and effect in the future. Now, this is a Libran card, so it's about balance, it's about harmony, it's about justice. It is about a win-win situation for you. A solution will be found, whatever it is that you're either wrestling with or trying to decide, or maybe dispute. Maybe there's some sort of dispute, or even someone with a lack of accountability in your world. I feel like you're getting truth and accountability for yourself, and you're leading with integrity. That's the most important thing. Okay, as you can see, we've got that sort of truth there. So there will be a truth or some sort of information or a message that comes your way, but I feel like you're going after something first. Okay, I feel like you're taking a step towards something, and it will be balanced, it will be fair. Don't go into anything blind, as you can see there, like blind faith. They want you to see the details. But this is number 8 in the major arcanas, okay? And normally it's number 11. Justice is number 11, okay? So number 8 is the number of self. So you're getting what is truly right for you. You're going after what you truly deserve. And knowing that you're worth better, okay? So I feel like whatever you're disputing or whatever it is you're wrestling with, you're moving towards a time to get what is right for you, because what is right for you will never pass you by, Pisces, okay? You got the outcome as the sun. So whatever it is, it's going to be a positive outcome. Don't rush the process. Slow down. Be patient. You don't really want to rush this because you don't want to miss anything, okay? So whether you're dealing with legalities or contracts for new jobs, or you're leaving a job and you have to, work a certain period of time, they're just giving, just be balanced and move forward with harmony, patience, moderation. Even though sometimes we really want to rush ahead because we're impatient, especially with what's going on around the world at the moment. There's an impatient energy. People want to just get back to normal and all of those things. And of course, I mean, we all do, absolutely. But I think it's going to take just a little bit extra more time than we originally thought. I feel like we're going to slowly start to emerge. It's not something that can be rushed. I mean, that's an obvious thing for me to say. You don't need me to tell you that. You know that yourself. Everybody does. But the Temperance card just says, slow down. Let's just not be cautious, but, well, of course be cautious, but I mean, it's more of a self-controlled energy, because this is worth waiting for. Whatever this happiness or success is for you, it is worth waiting for. And it's a time for blossoming. It's a time for abundance, whether that's financial abundance or love, or happiness in friendships. Whatever happiness looks like for you, this is positivity. This is success. This is joy. This is optimism. It's going to be a time for peace and serenity, good fortune, but most important, well-being, okay? So I'm going to go a little bit deeper on the details with the Tarot of Mystical Moments by Katrin Weltstein. And let's see what's coming towards you. No? Okay, thank you so much. So sometimes they ask me to read it in the upright and sometimes reverse with this deck, but they just said upright only for this particular read. When we're doing the monthly reads, it'll be in the it'll be in both upright and in reverse. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Can you please guide them? Thank you so much. Wow. Okay. So we've got a bit of a decision to make here, Pisces. I will clarify these cards. The first card we have is the King of Swords. Now, this is, of course, truth, integrity. So, this is the protagonist energy. So you're embodying this energy of being honest, open, but seeking the truth and seeking fairness. Also, there's something here that you're thinking before you act on, which again, the two cards sort of correlate there because it is about weighing up options before you make a decision. And that's what the King of Swords does. They look closer at the details. They think before they act and make shrewd decisions. They have a plan, strategy, thought. So whatever it is that you're planning, you're seeing all the details and, it's almost like you're dotting your I's, crossing your T's, making sure everything is in order before you proceed. Now, when you are dealing with swords, this could be something that you're in your head about before you take action on, but you will take action on it, especially when you're in the king mode. I mean, you've got two kings either side. So either you're setting up your own business, Pisces, and you're really getting to grips with the legalities or the contracts or the paperwork in order to set it up, or maybe you're just actually researching whatever it is that you want to set the foundations for the future. I feel like you're in a really good position because you're starting like bossing up already with that king energy, and the Empress is in the center. So I feel overall it's going to be a very lucrative opportunity if you're setting up your own business. And if you've been struggling with it to get to grips with the enormity of whatever it is that you're setting up there, I feel like there's going to be moments where you dissect certain aspects of it and research that individually rather than seeing it as a whole and overwhelming yourself with it. It always starts with the first step, and the first step is actually quite small. It's, as I said, it requires maybe watching a video to see how you do it, a winning structure or formula, or sending an email to somebody. It starts with the first step. You get the ball rolling. I say that because they're just showing me like bowling. They're showing me someone at a bowling alley. So maybe you're setting up your own bowling alley, or maybe you're getting a job running a bowling alley. I'm not really sure. Or maybe it's just about that, setting the bowl literally rolling to hit the skittles. I mean, I can't imagine you're listening to this reading as you've gone bowling. Maybe you've just come back from there, or you're about to run out and go there with friends or whatever. Please take it as it resonates. I'm not really sure. They're just giving me that image, okay? Maybe you've just been talking about bowling and skittles and things like that, bowling alley or something, or just trying to organize something at a bowling alley. I'm not really sure. So just please take it as it resonates. Now, King of Swords. Now, this is about international expansion as well. So you may be looking further afield. You may be looking to expand your business if you're already in a business, or you may be moving into a position of responsibility, okay, where you have to be very fair, but you're sort of leading with integrity and just checking out the rules and regulations before you go into that position and what is required of you. The King of Air is successful negotiations. So whatever it is that you are dealing with, whether it's legalities or whether it is moving into a new position or whether it's just being in your job right now, and you have to negotiate a better deal, or you're just negotiating terms of your contract, I do feel like it's going to be very, very successful. I mean, you got the Sun and the King of Pentacles here, so successful negotiations. You have what it takes. Now also, you could be dealing with someone. I'm going to pull a quick card on that energy. You could be dealing with somebody, either a boss who, it is required that this person mediates between you and another person, or I'm just going to check that energy out first. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, there could be someone like a boss type figure, or someone in a position of power who, is quite sharp with their energy. They don't really give much away. They're always in their head. It's a little bit snappy sometimes, but they don't really pull their weight. What I'm getting here, though, more than that energy is By the way, I feel like that will come to a solution, that will come to a conclusion that is fair for all. I'm just going to leave that there. But what I'm getting here with the Seven of Pentacles is, in the reverse, is that you're doing a lot of work with no reward, okay? And you may even be feeling like you're going to give up position or negotiate either a better deal or walk away. So I'm going to pull a card to see. I feel like it's more negotiating a better deal, actually. But let's see. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so we got a counterpart here. I mean, we got a Queen of Swords and we got a King of Swords. Okay, something's not right here. So there's either someone who's very cold, very unkind, or you know, is has a lack of accountability here, avoidant energy, someone who's not speaking up. Now, either something's going on with you, Pisces, at work, and there's a boss there that is quite sharp and not being a fair mediator in a situation, or someone at your workspace. It doesn't have to be at work, it can be anywhere, really. Someone who's being unkind. It feels like you're thinking about walking away from that situation because it's just too much like hard work and you're just getting nowhere with it, okay? You don't really want to give up too soon on this. I feel like you have worked really hard to find a solution. You will find a solution, and it is about knowing your worth, okay? Knowing that you're enough and that you are worth more than whatever the situation is. Now, if it's in a love relationship, for example, and you're deciding whether you sort of leave a relationship because someone is not opening up to you, or you feel like, because there's someone not opening up here with that Queen of Swords in the reverse and with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like, it's too much like hard work, and you've worked really hard. It's just no matter what you do, it's not rewarding. So either someone is not investing and is not talking, and either you manage to get this person to open up and talk and find a solution. I mean, the solution is possible. Or perhaps, now don't shoot the messenger when I say this, Pisces, because I do have two court cards and an Empress here. So there could be a decision to make between two people. So whether you're in business or whether you're in a love relationship or even in a friendship, that there is some sort of discord in, you may be making a decision to go either way. So for example, you may be in a relationship and decide that you want to, you're having patience with a relationship, and if it does not go, you know, it does not make a turn for a more healthy relationship, you may walk away and invest your love elsewhere and find happiness elsewhere. It will be very fruitful for you because you know your worth, and you know, you'll find a counterpart that invests fully. Or it could be that if you're in business, you may be thinking about whether you partner up with someone in business, and you have a choice of partnering up with either two different people, but financially it's going to be very, very viable. It could also be in a friendship where there is some people who are not talking, or there's been a bit of you know, angst there. I feel like you may be a mediator in this. You may be trying to reach out to somebody, Pisces. But let's see what the Empress brings. Now, the Empress is about knowing your worth, about being healthy, but also about you brimming with potential. So I feel like whatever it is you're trying to manifest, you may be trying to look for a better deal or something that you truly deserve, Pisces, because right now I feel like you've been waiting for a long time. The Empress has already sown seeds that will come to fruition. So whether you're working on a project, know that you do have very high IQ. You've got a lot of intelligence. You may be seeking more information, but you know, you've got a lot of the smarts already. Starting off in that King of Swords energy, you know, you are paying close attention to the detail, but you've got a lot of knowledge, okay? And the Empress card indicates you've got so much potential. You've already started working towards this. Now, in the resistance position, it can mean that recently you felt a little bit indecisive about which decision you should make, or a little bit disconnected from your usual typical self. Don't neglect anything that needs seeing to. For example, bills that need to be paid on time. Of course, I mean, we all sometimes at some points get behind on a bill, or we forget about a bill, or if we haven't paid a bill because we don't have the money to pay the bill, there's always a solution, but as long as you talk and open up about it, okay? So for example, if you can't make rent, you have to just talk to the person rather than avoid, because if you avoid, it snowballs, it gets a lot worse, okay? So they're just indicating, you know, speak up. if there's anything like that. I mean, that's a very precise message, Pisces. That's not going to be for everyone, of course, but it's just coming through there. But whatever it is you've been working really hard towards, there's a lot of abundance coming your way. There's a really positive outcome, okay? There is a solution to whatever it is you're going through. The Empress card, that's about patience. You know, if you think about the Empress, she sows the seeds. She puts them in healthy soil, and then she waters them. So she nurtures them. So it takes time. So whatever it is, this is going to take patience. It's going to take time. So, you know, trust in divine order. You're turning something into something else when you get the Temperance card. Okay, so as you can see, that figure there, they're not losing, this person's lost their head, perhaps in impatience. But as you can see, the rainbow, when you think about making a rainbow, it requires sun and rain. So it requires, unfortunately, and just it's true of life, we have to experience hardships in order to appreciate the good moments, okay? So sometimes, you know, water and rain, they mix together and they make that special rainbow. They make the really special moments. So I feel like there's a really special moment coming towards you, because they're showing me that envelope again. So really good news coming towards you that brings a lot of abundance, but it requires patience, and also it requires confidence to know that you got this, okay? It takes a long time to bloom and blossom, Pisces, but you're on the way, okay? And we got the King of Pentacles here, so this is the Midas touch. Whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, you're going to make very wise decisions. Whatever the decision you have to make is, it's going to be the right one, and it's going to lead to prosper, okay? As you can see, the prosperity in there, there's a lot of golden energy there, so I feel like things will be very positive for you, but more than that, I feel like you're looking towards the future with optimism. You know that you're on the right track, and whatever it is, you're making really good decisions. So trust that. Trust that you are making those good decisions. Now, the King of Pentacles is also about wise investment. So I feel like you're committed to your goals, your dreams, you're determined to succeed, you're enthusiastic, and even if it takes a while, because Pentacles is slow energy, okay? Even if it takes a while, you are still unstoppable, and you can get all that you desire because you've got a plan. You started with a plan, and you're nurturing the plan, and although it takes time, you are making sure you sort of feed it everything it needs. Positivity, time to breathe, you know, time to grow, time to blossom. So, and also that committed plan, I feel like, I mean, planning on both sides is pretty awesome. Now, in terms of love, this could mean, and I'm going to pull some cards on it, I feel like this could mean that you have options in love, okay? Or I'm going to pull a quick card on this. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles? Can you please clarify the two people? Is it an either or? Is it a choice? Because you're starting with a choice card. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is basically something you've been fighting for. Okay, you're pretty exhausted, but you still persist. Okay, so they're indicating here that wounded warrior energy, guarded against something. So either there is a choice in love, or there's someone who keeps returning towards you and you're guarded towards this person. It's going to require a lot of work, because we've got the scarab beetle right there. So it's going to require work, but the Nine of Wands typically persists, but it's about taking a moment to sort of sit back, breathe, see what you've been fighting for. You're nearly there, and you're wondering, is it worth going the distance? Because the next one up is the Ten of Wands, which is absolute stress, exhaustion, and a lot of baggage. But it means you're closer to setting that baggage down and releasing it. So let me just see. Can you please clarify? The King of Swords in the reverse. So, I mean, you're getting the King of Swords again. So, and it's in the reverse. So they're indicating here someone you're not talking to in the Three of Cups in the reverse. Someone you're not talking to, and someone who tends to hurt you quite a lot. Okay, someone that you feel guarded against. Now, this could be a person, it doesn't have to be in love, it can be in your friendships, or it can be in a workspace. Someone who tends to be quite unkind, or someone you do not trust, someone who, you know, is a lack of accountability, someone who tends to wound you with their sharp tongue, sometimes deliberately so. They want you to be more discerning about the company you keep, because the Three of Cups in the reverse indicates this person, they're not really, or these people are not showing support. Okay, and if you persist with something, and you know you're in a pattern with this person, something has to change. Okay, So I feel like you will find a solution to this. I'm going to go one more. But there's something or something that you've been fighting for, or have it feeling like you have to be defending yourself against. Whether it is a person, because we got the King of Swords in the reverse again, or you're not speaking up about something, Pisces. They're indicating to sort of re-examine either their priorities or yours and see if your heart's really in it, if you really want to continue on this. We got the Three of Pentacles, because the Three of Pentacles is about teamwork. Okay, know who's got your back. Know who are in your soul tribe who really care and are there for you. If you're trying to build something, you are definitely on the way to building something solid. The next one up there is the Four of Pentacles. But this is about collaboration. You know, you're really good at what you do. Whether this is at work and someone keeps, making comments about you because they're jealous and they're they can see what you're capable of and they want to stifle your growth, Pisces, because they want the position, or, I feel like you are coming out on top at the end of the day, but it requires teamwork. It requires people collaborating together and being on the same page. And if you're finding that there's someone or something, Judgment in the reverse. It's like, the Judgment in the reverse, Judgment card in the upright is about second chances. And in the reverse, it's like, maybe you've run out of second chances for this situation or this person, okay? And there's something here that there's some sort of denial here, or a fearing of change. Yeah, because we got the Three of Pentacles, something you're working on really hard, but there's this, either you're getting a return. Can you please clarify if it's a return? The Judgment card does say second chances. Can you please clarify that Judgment card? Because it's just keeping blockage, it's keeping stagnancy. If there's something you've been rejected, Temperance, you're getting the same cards, Pisces. We got the Temperance card again. Okay, so they're just saying have patience with it, that maybe there's something you need to look at deeper. You need to see something from a different perspective, okay? Because there's a blockage on either a person or a situation, and you need to look closer. Now, just to let you know, I'm using the Egyptian Tarot, and that the artwork there is by Silvana Alasia. Can you please clarify? Below the surface, can you please clarify? Two of Pentacles in the reverse, in the Hangman in the reverse. So it's literally like, no more waiting. Someone either is in victim mode or trying to put you in victim mode. No more waiting, no more second chances. See things clearly, okay? And, don't be overwhelmed by it all, because everything happens for a reason. Just go slowly on this. You don't want to rush it, but there's a lot of abundance at the other side. I feel like it's worth fighting for in terms of your work situation, but only if they acknowledge, that you are, you have a lot of qualities that are integral to the team, and that they start appreciating you more. I just feel like there's a lack of appreciation somewhere here. And if you want to fix it all and find that solution and give someone a second chance, of course you can, Pisces, but it requires patience. It requires seeing things a little bit clearer, but knowing your worth is important, okay? So either you're negotiating a better deal at work and saying, look, I work really hard and I can take my skills elsewhere, or you can really acknowledge that I'm good at what I do, and you sort of compensate me for my time, because it's all about equity. It is about, reciprocity in life. You give your wonderful services, you get paid for your wonderful services. You give your wonderful friendship, you're repaid by wonderful friendship. You give your wonderful love, you're repaid by wonderful love. So it's not about money, but I feel like it's about reciprocity here, okay? So whatever it applies to, because it's going to be different for everybody, I really do feel like there's a message coming on in about a week and a half for you. Tell me about the message before I move forward to the end of the reading. Can you please tell me how would you like to receive? Okay. It isn't, sorry, sometimes it's difficult to tell what these cards are. This is a fairly new deck. This is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. So either it is a love message, Let's go one more. Either it's a love message or an offer to do something that you love. There's a message coming on, and aces are divinely guided by the universe. Now, this is so random, but they just said Patagonia. Oh, sorry, Patagonia. Patagonia? I think that's what they're saying. Patagonia. Patagonia. So, I mean, I'm not really sure. That could be a name, nickname, could be a place. Patagonia. I'm not really sure what that means, okay? Like, I've heard of a pagoda, but Patagonia, I'm not really sure. So, please take it as it resonates. Okay, anyway, so we have a Six of Wands in the reverse. So Six of Wands in reverse is about lack of confidence or almost giving up on something, retreating after failure, or feeling like you're not enough. And then there's an Ace of Cups that comes on in. So either you've had some sort of rejection on something, or you've had to go elsewhere, negotiate a better deal, or you've been rejected in love and there's new love coming for you. There's definitely, it's almost like there's a yin to your yang. It's almost like if you experience a sadness or a hardship or rejection, there's going to be an Ace of Cups that comes right sort of to balance it out. I just feel like there's a lot of balancers. Sorry, they're just giving me something, so I have to just be silent for a moment. I do apologize. Okay, so they're giving me two things. One is a name, which is Winston. Winston. So either your name is Winston, or that is your surname, or it is a place. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. I mean, if you think about it, it could be Winstone. So maybe there's an award here that looks like a stone. I'm not really sure. So please take it as it resonates. And the second thing they're showing me is like a jacket potato. I mean, I kid you not. The images I get, sometimes they're so random, I know, but they're showing me like a jacket potato. So if you're sitting down to a jacket potato right now as you're listening to this reading, then there's something in this message for you. If you're not, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want you to, that person with jacket potato, to pay close attention to the reading. I'm just trying to think. Maybe jacket potato is about maybe potassium, starch, or I'm not really sure. Jacket potato, something on the outside and the inside. I'm not really sure. I'm going to leave that image there. Okay. Oh, they said to me, there's something I'm not seeing, Pisces, because I scry in the water. Okay. So when I'm reading the cards, and then I'll look down at the card and see what it is, and then I'll give you the card, and I'm guided to take cards as, but I'm scrying in the water. They just said it's something I'm not seeing, and they're right. And you might have been screaming at me to notice this, but we have also got the Devil card right over here that popped out earlier, and I mustn't have taken it. Okay, so now the Devil card, I mean, this is a real plot twist, Pisces. The Devil card is about fear, okay, or some sort of, as you can see, there's theatrical curtains there, and it just basically means something that is an illusion, okay, that may be holding us back or maybe presenting as real. When you think about fear, it's false evidence appearing real, is the abbreviated sort of fear. As you can see, it's like an innocuous pair of hands. Something that is actually not that scary is presenting as like a devil there against the illusion of the moon. So either it is about, you having to take a first step on creating your own business, because if you're being an entrepreneur, you may be partnering up with somebody, or you may be doing something and locating the details, and it makes you feel fear. Also, it could be fear about going into a relationship with somebody because you're letting someone else go, or maybe there was some sort of power play between people at the moment, and it's making you feel quite nervous. So I'm just going to quickly pull a card on. No, they just said not that deck. Full deck. Full deck. Okay, so full deck. Let's see. Please clarify the Devil card. I mean, that Devil card lay hidden, Pisces, so maybe it's about taking a deeper look, closer look at things. We got the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so it's about lightening the load. As I said, the next one up after the 9 of Wands there is your 10 of Wands, but then you're closer to letting go of the baggage. You're letting go. So basically they're saying, lighten up, take a break. If you're working really hard, make sure you set that heavy load down, because you could be running on anxiety or fear, and that doesn't help anybody, especially when it comes to health, okay? Let me see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Grand Angels. I'd like to receive. Also, just to let you know, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Workaholism, okay? When you get in the reverse, it's about workaholism. It could also be about envy. Okay, Pisces. So either there's someone in your world that is envious of you. They do not, it's not that they don't wish you well, but they relish in keeping you at the same level as them. Or they like to see you, they like it when people kind of like do not do very well. Just one more for this Devil card. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay, so it's the same message, really, when I think about it, because you've got a 6 of Wands there, which is success, which is award, victory, and being raised up for a job well done, or being acknowledged for being your awesome self, being in the spotlight. But it also, 6 of Wands means good news. So as I said, there's an envelope. There's some sort of good news coming towards you. The 9 of Wands indicates either you've not been able to move forward on a project, something you've been trying to create, or you've felt stagnant, you couldn't move forward, or there's been sort of chaotic energy going on there, but you're going to proceed and move forward. Now I'm getting another message, Pisces, which is very, very can I put that, it's very specialized. It's not going to be for everyone, but there's an energy here of perhaps a court case due to some sort of inappropriate behavior coming through, and that there will be a win for you, Pisces. So if that is what you're going through as well, it just came in there right at the end. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you, okay? The Knight of Wands in the reverse can mean a very sort of impulsive, chaotic kind of person who does not, lead with good intentions, and could have been inappropriate behavior in the workspace, for example, okay? So I'm just going to leave it there because it's getting a little bit clouded on the energy. I feel like the full moon, the blue moon, has been a very powerful time, made a lot of people feel very exhausted, this particular one. Now, just to let you know, right at the end there, I was using the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, and I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle. A leg up in the reverse, and no place like home. Okay, so someone's either trying to prevent you from moving forward, they're not giving you a leg up, you have to do it all by yourself, and no place like home indicates that you will come through this, you will elevate. Okay, so I'm just going to give you number 34. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. A beautiful deck there, number 34. We have receiving help, delegating authority, or interdependence. But you get the protection message because it's in the reverse. So it says, are you always insisting that you do everything yourself? Do you have little faith that help will come? Convinced that the burden of the world is doomed to remain on your shoulders? Your beliefs about going it alone need to be discarded, as they do not serve you at all. Let others help you. Yes, it will make you feel vulnerable to admit that you need a helping hand, but to be vulnerable is good for you. And it's a good lesson for you to learn. You'll be amazed how quickly help arrives to give you a leg up, okay? So there's help arriving. There's good news coming for you, Pisces. So don't feel like you are alone, obviously. But I feel like there's a potential here for you to partner up with somebody and or some people. And it could be quite, the outcome, there's a lot of abundance and success here. So it's pretty beautiful. But there's a lot of drama in between. So just be mindful, pay close attention to the details, maybe a lot of anxiety there. Authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home and arriving at the place where you just fit and you feel comfortable in your own skin, okay? It says home feels safe and secure. It's a place that is comfortable to rest, create, and a place that is known to you that you can call your own. This card signals that you can trust your ability and yourself and feel at home in your own skin. It's beginning to solidify you as you claim your dignity and integrity, aspects of yourself that no one can take away from you. You are who you are. You hold your head high, yet neither with pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a quick trinket before we close. Thank you so much. Okay, we have, oh wow. So first of all, we have unity. We have the engagement ring there. So either you and a person are going to come together into a relationship, whether that's a romantic relationship or a business partnership. There is unity here, and it is solidified with a diamond there. I mean, that's not a real diamond, but you know what I mean. They're indicating that this is a very solid union that will lead to a lot of prosperity, and it is something that it's very positive, okay? So whether it's, as I said, I mean, some of you may be getting engaged, for example, but I feel like it's more that there is unity coming together of a union. So whether you're looking for love, I feel like it's about knowing your self-worth and letting go of anyone who is not opening their heart to you and putting in a pattern of unacceptable behavior. Okay, same in business, is about partnering up with the right people. And we've got the horse there, which is about loyalty, which is about you nearly at the winning post. So you're nearly at the finish line there. That horse is galloping. So there will be movement forward. It will go quite quickly, but pay close attention to the details. Don't try and rush it. Everything has its time and its place. And they want it on the Sun card. So galloping towards success, abundance, just pay close attention to the details, my beautiful Pisces. Okay, I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is complete a task that you've been putting off for ages. Complete it in the month of August. Doesn't have to be today, but at some point in August, because when you complete something, it raises your vibrations and makes you feel good, and you bring more positivity into your world. Also, spend some wonderful time with your beautiful self, whether it is taking yourself out for a walk or making a date night. Make it special, Pisces, and really enjoy who you are. Enjoy your own company. You don't have to share it with the collective if you do not wish to. All you have to do is put the word completed in the comments box below, and I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 27th of August, and I'll announce the winner in a video only, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Pisces. Love and light.